Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Offset with a message, man. You know what I'm saying? With a strong message, man. We got Cardi B talking about removing the junk from whatchamacallit, man. NBA YoungBoy confronting folks, man, on his talk show. We also got Soulja Boy again on. We got Shaq again. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. Hey, yo, that notification bell's waiting for your tap. So go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too. Yo, man, happy Sunday, man. Hopefully you rested up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't been to church, man, make sure you read, you know what I'm saying? Read the Gospels, man. You know what I mean? Read a chapter. Get a chapter in, man. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. Shaquille O'Neal has this. We're going to have a short one for today. I'm just letting you know right off the top. Don't be checking the time. Look, Shaquille O'Neal has decided it's time to put Soulja Boy in his place and let him know he ain't the first. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you know Soulja, then you know he the first rapper to do damn near everything. Hey, yo, take a listen.
Man, I'm the first rapper on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm the first rapper on Twitch. I'm the first rapper to get signed straight off the internet from high school to a record deal to Jimmy Iovine and Interscope Records for over $1 million. Man, stop playing with me. What? I'm the first nigga to do all type of shit.
Let them know.
I'm the first nigga to write and produce a.
You see that, man? That man is the first to do damn near everything. Look, I'm surprised he's not Adam. Shouldn't he be Adam? Well, surely there's something the man hasn't done. Oh wait, Soulja Boy is coming to the stage of social media with a message. Maybe he'll admit that there's something he is the second at. Hey yo, take a listen.
First rapper with the $1 million bill. They not having $1 million, man. They not having it.
Hey, look. I don't know if you saw that, right? But Shaq posted something under that. He said, "You're not the first. I was back in '92." Close quote. Look. I didn't think there was $1 million bill. You know what I mean? They made that bill. That looked like Monopoly money. If I saw that bill, if you saw $1 million bill on the floor, wouldn't you just step, like if it was rainy, right? And it was on the floor in like, you know what I'm saying, like in a little bit of a puddle, where the bill was damp. It was damp, wet on the floor. Would you pick it up? I wouldn't. I would step on it. You know what I'm saying? They tried it. I ain't picking that fake bill up. I stepped on $1 million bill. Listen, because there's no law that says it can't slip out of Soulja Boy's pocket and land on the floor where he thought, like when he pulls out his wallet. There's no law that says that the bill can't come out of his back pocket and fall onto the floor. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. We covered the story on the backup channel of Bobby Shmurda. Yo, I just want to say, okay? We appreciate y'all coming through on the backup channel and you know what I'm saying, and supporting us, man. You know what I mean? That really does mean a lot. A lot of my people's is coming out like, yo, you know that we're not getting notifications for regular Celeb Source, right? I'm like, yeah. Sometimes the algorithm be funny like that. So if you got a minute, man, be sure to hit us with a like, you know what I mean? And because sometimes now you got to search for us. Sometimes you got to search for us, then we get in the algorithm. Then you got to search for, they play the game. Anyway, look. Thank you for supporting Backup Channel. We covered the story on the Backup Channel. Bobby Shmurda essentially saying he did not fully agree with Roddy Rebel's statements regarding King Von. Well, he actually just said Roddy shouldn't have quite spoken on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as we all know, it led to that super short back and forth with Bobby Shmurda and NBA YoungBoy. Roddy was like, when King Von got to hitting with Quando, Lil Tim should have just bucked into the air for crowd control. YoungBoy was like, yo man, you can't pump fake with the heat on a person like King Von. You know what I'm saying? Now, Bobby Shmurda said Roddy shouldn't have even commented on the beef. And Roddy Rebel responded back by saying, well, Bobby need to fight me for saying that. That's what you wish he said. He did not say that, okay? Roddy Rebel said, I could never beef with my brother Bobby. He freed me from a whole bid. But you other ninjas heard what I said. Close quote. Roddy Rebel made his position very clear, man. You know what I mean? And thank goodness for that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be forgetting, like, disagreement does not mean someone has to die. That's how, like, people love violence, they love aggression, they love to see you get into the beef so they can talk about it over dinner time. You know what I'm saying? It does not always need to result in death. Unfortunately, that's where a lot of the mentally deficient want to take it. Now, We also reported to you that NBA YoungBoy linked up with Amazon to drop a talk show of sorts. I hate to say of sorts. I'm not sure if it's a talk show or a podcast. How about we call it a podcast? Look, whatever it is, the joint had Rich the Kid on it. And I don't know if you know, right? But there are some people in the game that NBA YoungBoy does not love. And your boy Rich the Kid, a few months back, was seen parlaying with said individual in the Hamptons at a party. NBA YoungBoy fans who probably never met either individual were furious that Rich the Kid was with this person, okay? How dare these artists not have perpetual beef with each other or take on each other's perpetual beef? Rich the Kid was in the classic situation of being cool with two people that have intention with each other. You know what I'm saying? And here come toxic, messy-ass individuals wanting him to choose a side. Look, we've seen this a million times and you've been in this dilemma a million times. And just in case you got confused by your affection for both sides, let me let you know. Here's what you do when in said situation, okay? Pick your own damn side, okay? Like, you could get into foolishness all by yourself. Ain't no use in picking up other people's trash. Unless, of course, it's Summer Walker and she's paying you $2,500 to pick it up. Anyway, when Rich was on NBA YoungBoy and Amazon's debut radio show, YoungBoy asked Rich the Kid about the photo he took with said individual, and this is how it played out. Hey, yo, take a listen.
About the famous picture where there had somebody in there that really don't like me, I guess. However the world painted, I don't take shit personal. I ain't worried about nobody. I want to ask you about the famous picture with the guy who supposedly don't like the slime. I want you to tell me about that.
Well, shit, that was my performance. We spoke on it. I called you, what I'm saying, after it. But, I wanna just be on some stop the violence shit. You feel what I'm saying? I wanna be on some tip like that, just right now. You feel me? On some shit. But if we on some shit right now in front of everybody,
for sure. Check this out. As your little brother, I had to explain this to another person who I got into it with. You hear me? I really wasn't supposed to do it, but I really was supposed to wait till I got in his face and then press him and let him know, hey, bitch, nigga. You hear me? I see how you played this situation. And I just told my daddy that damn near like 2 hours ago. I say, you know what? I wasn't supposed to do that. You hear me? I was supposed to wait till I got in his face and then press him up and let it be whatever it's gonna be at that moment. Hey, I'm gonna ask you like this. So, as your little brother, I never asked you for the beef with nobody or diss nobody or ever just get out your element with nobody, because that ain't true. And if this was on top of my heart at the moment, I could do that for myself. I could 100%, get that done myself, however it is. You say that was for your show. I'm saying as your little brother, you ain't feel like you just call me. You ain't feel like you just cancel it or call me and ask me for whatever they was paying you. You know it was gonna come the next morning for sure with no ifs and buts. Rain, storm, snow. It don't matter how it is.
that was a show by myself. That was a performance. That was a performance by Rich the Kid only. He's the only person that was on the bill.
So how that person even ended up at this event?
Yeah, I don't know.
How this picture even came across? Like, as a nigga pulled out the camera, you ain't just feel, let me stand up and get the fuck on. Like, I ain't got no problem with dude, but you ain't feel like, let me stand up and get the fuck on. It's all good. This a positive station, you hear me? Even though I'm talking a little aggressive and I'm gonna play a lot of music to support certain people. Fuck it. I love you. You my brother. And shit, it's all family, no friends. I got your back to the end. Call me when it get gangster.
Oh, yeah, you already know. You know that.
Yeah. Anything else you wanna bless the people with?
Shit, I wanna know what you been on. What you been up to? What's up with the wedding? See you at the wedding.
The wedding January 7th, nigga. So I say I'm happy than the motherfucker. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Hey, like I said, I've been waiting for this my whole life, and I'm finally at this moment. I'm excited to see you, your wife, and your kids. The Miss Tour. You hear me? You know how this shit go. If I said the name right, it's or
Yes,
wrong. Excuse me, nigga.
yes, sir. Can't wait for that one.
For sure. Other than that, man, I ain't been recording no music.
What? For what?
I don't know. I ain't really big on it right now. I don't really give a fuck. It's all sitting in my heart and my mind. You know, I ain't got to write out a line. So when it is time, shit, I'ma go.
Hey, yo, Rich is like, yo, folks is getting clapped over that supposed beef. I'm good on all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I respect Youngboy for asking that question, and I respect Rich for being like, yeah, I took that pick. Guilty. You know what I'm saying? Notice, though, right? Youngboy said, someone I supposedly have beef with. Notice he never quite says he has an issue with said individual. And said individual in the past has admitted that one of his favorite artists is NBA Youngboy, which makes me wonder how much of the tension is being fueled by the masses and not the actual artists. You see what I'm saying? Of course, both individuals are relatively smart enough at this point, seeing all of the missteps of other people, you know what I'm saying, to keep their noses clean while being under the spotlight. Are you catching my drift? Nevertheless, okay? I would not put it outside the realm of the feds, who lost that RICO case against NBA Youngboy, to link with Amazon and ask them to give Youngboy a talk show and a bag in the hopes that he could leak enough information, you know what I'm saying, so that they could save face in the midst of that RICO loss. Are you catching all the stuff that I just said, or how high are you? Listen, technically, right? I think it should go down in the books that the feds actually lost a RICO case against a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I think that goes down as a major L for them. And it look, listen, the other one walked too, if you think about it. NBA Youngboy walked and the other artist walked. So I wouldn't put it past the feds to try to get two birds with one show. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're guilty or not. You know, they don't even, like, a lot of times these people don't even care. They just want to get the big names to look like, yo, and don't F with us. We will get you if we want you. You see what I'm saying? Because I was like, why did they give NBA Youngboy a show? I found that to be really, really unusual. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, NBA Youngboy was on, he was in Fortnite. He was in the video game Fortnite, his music. You know what I'm saying? The gritty joint. You know what I mean? Like, because that's my emo. If you play I play Fortnite too. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you say, oh, you acting like a child. I don't care who you is saying that. A lot of ladies is like, oh, you just like a little kid playing Fortnite. What the hell about what you be doing? You know what I'm saying? What you do ain't more noble than what I do. Anyway, those of y'all that play Fortnite, if somebody killed you and they start doing that right foot creep, that's me. You know what I'm saying? It's probably me. You like, oh, what's your name? Don't worry about my name. Just know it's me. If you look at the name of the person that killed you and you see the gritty, you be like, oh yeah, that's probably him. You know what I mean? That nigga right there, that's probably him. That's damn near my name. Let me do my shout outs real quick. You like, wait, what's your name? Can I do my shout outs? That's what I said I was gonna do. I said I was gonna do my shout outs. Shoulder YouTube said, American civilians will always have priority. A shout out to Shoulder YouTube. He said, American civilians will always have priority over enlisted servicemen. This is interesting. He goes, it could have been a convicted criminal. They would have been sent home before the soldier. It's also part of your service to your country. If you are captured by the enemy in a hostage situation, to offer yourself to the enemy in place of any American civilians that may be present. Those fanatics don't have any idea what they're talking about. Now that is an interesting statement. Essentially saying, if you are a soldier and there is a civilian that has been captured and both of y'all have been captured, it is the soldier's duty to say, yo man, bring the civilian back home before me. I don't know how actual that is, but that sounds about right to me. And it super sounds like something an American soldier would and should do. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I want confirmation from other folks that are like vets. Smooth Brother 2002 say, yo, Celeb, man, I'm sorry I ain't been around, man. I've been in the hospital all week fighting the COVID, man. I can't believe that joint's still out. My man said, I watch and listen when I can. Stay strong. The masses need your direction. Hey, yo, man, prayers up to, you, Smooth Brother, man. I hope you start feeling better, and I hope you start doing better, man. I hate the fact that you got COVID and you probably feel like crap, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, man, the channel is, putting a smile on your face still somehow, man, just so that, it can kind of alleviate your mind from off of being, in that situation. Lord, in the name of Jesus, I pray for my brother, Smooth Brother 2002, that, you might bring healing over in his direction and have him feel a lot better and overcome the COVID in Jesus' name, man. Those of y'all, that said that prayer with me, man. Say an amen with me, man. The effectual, fervent prayer of righteous folks. It does a whole lot. You see what I'm saying? So make sure y'all throw up the prayers for Smooth Brother 2002 and for anybody else that's sick in your family, man. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised, man. The Lord wants to use you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dre B. My man said, yo, I'm just checking in since you claimed the views go down during the weekend, man. We locked in here and on the backup as well, man. Backing you up. Yo, man, Dre B, man, shout out to you for that, man. I really do appreciate that. That really means a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, every weekend our views go down, man. Our views drop significantly. And I think it's kind of like, yo, man, if they looking for me, they'll find me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's wrap this bad boy up. What's my time looking like? Yeah. So we probably had about 16 because that young boy. All right, look, check this out, man. Cardi B, the lovely lady Cardi B. Let me preface her name with the lovely Cardi B. Okay, has reported that she has removed most of that garbage in her booty. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yo, I'm on the throne doing that right now. That ain't no monumental feat. Are you done? Are you done? Look, Cardi B has said the following. Take a listen.
I don't know how y'all are, but I feel like COVID have made a change in my fucking life. All right. Nigga said become a singer. Yeah. And another thing. I will be talking maybe this week or maybe next week. I don't fucking know. The next time I do my fucking makeup, bitch, I will be talking about my surgery because everybody's just like, Cardi, you got your ass done too big. You got your ass done too big. You got your ass done too big. But the tea is, right? This is the Tiana Taylor right here. Oh, by the way, sometimes when we talk about tea, me and my friends be like, ooh, let me tell you about the Tiana Taylor I got. We cordy, but whatever. All right, so let me tell you the tea, right? The tea is, after I gave birth to my son, my ass was fucking huge. And the reason why my ass was so fucking huge, because, bitch, I almost fucking gained 20 pounds. And that went everywhere in my body. And you already know my ass already have some motherfucking ass shots. So my ass was already fucking huge as shit. Like putting that baby weight on my body plus them ass shots. So what I did was on this round, let me tell you something. In August, I did surgery because a lot of people thought that as soon as I gave birth, I got my body done. No, bitch, I didn't. In August, I did surgery and I removed 95% of my bioperimeters. If you know what bioperimeters is ass shots. And it was a really crazy process. And all I'm gonna say is, right, that if you young, if you 19, if you 20, if you 21, and sometimes you too skinny, and you be like, oh my God, I don't got enough fat to put on my ass and everything, so you resort to ass shots, bitch, don't fucking do it. Like, I am super against motherfucking ass shots. I'm super against bioperimeters. I'm just against it because a bitch that done had 2 kids. Culture, she didn't really did nothing to my body, but my son, he did a fucking number on me with his big motherfucking head. His big motherfucking head broke my fucking pussy, got me fat, all that shit. So anyways, yes, I got it out of me. But of course, right, they took it out of me, but they still had to shape my butt because they took a lot of ass shots out. So my butt is a little fluffy now. Somebody said do a BBLM.
Hey, yo, the lovely lady said, my butt's a little bit fluffy. I'm like, yo, what that mean fluffy? Ain't fluffy soft? Like jiggly? Fluffy? Like Jigglypuff. Look, I'm glad she said that, man. Look, if you're young, she said, if you're young, please don't do it. Don't let the culture fool you into doing things you're gonna regret later. You see what I'm saying? You done seen people get these shots trying to impress the culture. Then when the joint starts sliding around under their skin, here come the same damn culture you was trying to impress, talking crazy about the surgery they pressed you to get. Listen, if you're adamant about getting surgery, it should be like something so small, it might be slightly difficult to even detect. You're like, well, in that case, I shouldn't even get it. Exactly. You're like, do you always talk to yourself? Yes, I always do. Look, you have to check yourself, you know what I'm saying? And be your own worst critic. Sometimes the critic, nigga, you know what I mean? In your head, they be right. You know what I'm saying? And look, everything I say and think, there's a dude in my head like, but that don't make no sense. You need the surgery. You want folks looking at you crazy because of that body part? You know how it look. And I'm over here like, well, does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, it does make sense. You know why it makes sense? Because you're stupid. And why the hell should I listen to you? You always talking crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? You be mad wrong mad times. I be saying that to myself. You be mad wrong mad times, bro. You know what I mean? Look, if the critic in your head is always right, though, you might want to listen. You know what I'm saying? You might start like if you do dumb things and then the critic be like, don't do that. That ain't smart. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be God that be talking to you. You like, really? Word, man. God don't be screaming. Sometimes he'll be whispering to you like, in a little tiny voice. He'll be telling you. You be thinking like it's your conscience. Sometimes it be God like, don't go there. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta listen to me if you want. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Go ahead and enjoy. I tell students all the time that. I do that to the students all the time. They be like, but I'll be like, you know what? Go ahead and do it then. Go ahead. You're dying to be out. You're dying to cut. Go. Feel free. There go the door. I'm not gonna stop you. I ain't chasing you down the hallway. You go ahead. Please. Then they sit right back down. Don't try that reverse psychology on me. And they sit down. I'll be like, it works every time. Anyway, look, listen. And finally, it's been a little over a month now since the death of Takeoff, right? But with something like love and death, I'm not sure whether time increases love or decreases it, like makes it fade away. I'm almost positive love does not fade, but it increases in death. You know what I mean? You know how it is. When people die, you start to it's sad because it's like when we die, people honor our requests even more than when we were alive. To me, that doesn't make any sense, but that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? Someone made a digital pay. Ain't that weird though? That's why like, oh, my mama would have wanted me to do this. Yeah, your mother wanted you to do that when you was alive and you was given all kinds of hell. Now she's gone and now you want to honor it when she ain't even thinking about you anymore. You like, wait, my mama's dead, she ain't thinking about me? No, bro, why the hell would she be thinking about you? My bad. You're like, why are you always screaming? Listen, someone made a digital painting of Takeoff, which Offset shared, and he posted, right? He posted, quote, he said, I miss you, bro. I'm trying to push through the pain. Now, this is after he posted, I'm in a dark place, okay? Close quote. I hate when people say that they're in a dark place because I feel like that's painful to hear somebody admit out loud that they themselves are in a dark place. I feel really bad when people say that. I remember NBA YoungBoy said that. He said he was in a dark place in his life, and that really bothered me, man. And I prayed for that man. I don't even know that man. I prayed for him. I said, Lord, man, please remove that man from being in the dark place, man. And I prayed the same thing for Offset, man. You know what I mean? Remember, being a celebrity, right? It does not, and I gotta remind myself to pray for Offset. And you, if you are in a dark place, I need to pray for you too. You know what I'm saying? Remember, being a celebrity does not decrease the pain of loss. You know what I mean? Yes, they can buy more things, but imagine trying to cover the pain of loss with a purchase, only to find out that the pain is still like brutally present. You see what I'm saying? It's like a toothache or cramp that a Motrin cannot eliminate. You catching my drift? You take the Motrin, but the pain is still there. Pray for people that are around you in pain, man. There's a lot of people that are in pain. They don't always tell you. Sometimes they get around you because maybe you are the distraction to their pain. Some people tune into this because this is a distraction to their pain, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to also consider this. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you, the listener. And when I say I love you, that means I want the best for you. Listen, okay? Appreciate the current moment right now if you do not feel any pain in your physical body or even emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking like that all the time. See, you ain't thinking about whales until I just mentioned it. So that means also you ain't thinking about certain pain in your body or the pains that you have emotionally until I bring it up to your attention. You see what I'm saying? I be thinking like that all the time. You know what a toothache feels like. You know what I'm saying? And right now, you're free from that. Of course, you could be like this person. Sauce, can we get to this person clip?
Feeling you right now. Did you feel that?
No, I didn't.
Tell me how you feel now.
I still feel the pain,
But the pain is leaving out right now.
You see what I'm saying? They still feel the pain, man. You might have a toothache right now, but your back ain't hurting. You see what I'm saying? There's a pain that you're not feeling now that you felt maybe last month. Appreciate and thank the Most High that you are not currently feeling all kinds of pain in your body right now. You like, yo, but Celeb, just you saying that makes me cognizant of the fact that I do have a pain. Well, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to be thankful that you got Celeb Sauce in a cut every day. I'm hitting you with this goodness. You know what I'm saying? Yo, real talk though, man. Pray for the people around you, man. You know what I'm saying? That smile on your face and be just in mad pain. You know what I mean? And yo, man, give somebody a hug, man. You know what I mean? Give somebody dap and a hug that to know like, yo, man, I'm glad you here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be saying that to folks like, yo, I'm glad you here. You know what I'm saying? Tapping them in the chest. Hey, yo, man, but don't do that to the ladies. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce. Your source, Celeb News.